Hi guys, and welcome to a new update of my Artist Way project. Today is day 19. So, I started with my morning page and I decided to do more exercises from the book. So for chapter 3, I have some of it in front of me. So, I did exercise 3, and it was you need to list childhood accomplishment. So I sort of list up like childhood accomplishment, and you have to get like I think the point is that you need to show yourself that you have achieved things before, so that as an adult now you know that you can achieve it again. That's a concept like that's the tiger mom, like basically the Asian mom who push their kids very far up into like studying and that kind of things. I was reading articles about that some times ago, and one of the article was saying that a mother, like that type of mother, would never actually tell their kids that they can't do something, in a way like they can't achieve something. And they push their kids to learn like musical instruments or to like accomplish something with art or have like a very good understanding of something, because they want to teach their kids how to accomplish something or to become proficient in something. And I think that's something that is missing in the Western world. Like I live in Japan now, so I can see that my Japanese friends' kids are doing like so much. They're doing so many activities. They are like extremely into sports and music and everything like that. And on the other side, I can see like my kids' friend in the Western world, like America and France, they're more like hanging out with people. I think in the Western world, we emphasize social skills because it's easy. I'm not gonna say it's lazy, but I think it's very easy to like go out with people and talk to each other, and basically that's it. You go to school, you do your homework, and after that you are allowed to play with your friends and do whatever you want. That's the Western style. The Asian style is more like you go to school, you do your homework, and after that you have like violin practice or piano practice, or you go to play soccer, or if you are doing like sport, it's like socializing at the same time. And they have a lot of events, a lot of sport events, a lot of events where you can socialize, but at the same time they also learn skills. And I think that's something that we miss in the Western world a lot more than in Japan, for example. So what I was saying, like this chapter, like this exercise, when I kind of listed my childhood achievement, I had trouble to find any. I mean, I had good grades, but I never actually considered anything I did as an achievement. And when I look back about those years, I would do things, but it was never showed to me as something I achieved. It was just shown to me as that's normal in life. And I think that's why now I have a problem to look at my achievement. It's like, I do NaNoWriMo, in 20 days I get 50,000 words, poof, that's done. Next, right? Next topic, next project, next whatever. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's such an achievement. And for me, I don't feel it. I have this disconnection between what I do and the feeling of achievement I should have when I'm done with that. So I had trouble with this exercise, like listing achievement, but I still managed to get some done, like as many as I say. I think I got 5, which is a good number. Anyway, then they ask for favorite food, so I list down favorite food, and there isn't any real candy in there. Like, I would have thought, like, because as a kid, but I couldn't remember any like name of candy um, that I really like that I would just eat. Okay, maybe like fraise tagada, which is like a strawberry with strawberry flavor or something sugary. But at that time when I was doing my favorite food, it didn't cross my mind. And now if you ask me my favorite food, I'm like, I'm not really sure. So I think there is this also misunderstanding of my favorite things. I know that I like dolls, but I cannot choose which one is my favorite. Or I know that I like plushies, but yeah, okay, Barichan is my favorite. because she's linked to memories more. So yeah, I think I find it difficult to decide things and choose things. So this exercise was kind of funny, you know, like, okay, so, and then it say you have to go and buy the treat as well. And I think that maybe have blocked me because I can't buy things from my childhood here because they don't exist in Japan. It's like if I want a Kinder Surprise. My European friend will know what I'm talking about. American friends, well, sorry guys, you don't know it because apparently it's too dangerous for children in America. European children don't have any problem with it. It's like this chocolate egg with a surprise inside. And I don't have it in Japan. Which is very strange because I would think that's the first thing Japanese people would try to import from that company. Like they have the Ferrero from time to time, but they don't have the Kinder Surprise. It's weird. So even if I wanted that, like any kind of candy that I had in France are more difficult to find in Japan. So I bought some brioche yesterday and some fruitcake because that's sort of, yeah, I had fruitcake as a kid and I like brioche a lot. Like I used to have a lot as a kid, so that's what I did. But it's just so strange. And even like they have a lot of crepe in Japan, but they have like not really like the crepe in France, especially the flavors they put in it. So yeah, a lot of things I cannot do because I'm an expat. So this like point number 3 was a little bit strange for me. So then for point number 4, you have to list bad habits that you have, and you have to list 2 types of bad habits. You have to list the obvious one, and you have to list the sneaky one. And I don't it was difficult for me to find any bad habits too. I don't know if it's like my lack of self-knowledge or whatever, but it was difficult. So I had like procrastinating on sleeping, which is, it depends. I'm not always doing it. I don't know if it's an habit, but like if I'm getting too tired, like zombie sort of brain, I would just procrastinate, go on Facebook and just do random things or read a book before I fall asleep, basically. So that's my way of procrastinating on sleeping. So I guess that was one of them. Scratching myself. That would be another one of them. And like that's the obvious one. And for the subtle one, like no exercise. Skipping meals. I skip meals like all the time. That kind of things. But like I didn't have, like when they listed the example, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't get out of the time, I don't have any project managing my budget, my house is clean. So yeah, like I don't really know. Yeah, except the procrastinate. But the thing is, the procrastinating is also weird because if I procrastinate on one task that I have to do, I will be doing the other one. So yeah, it's a very strange. So that point number 4 was also very weird for me. And then I check out 5 and 6. And 5 and 6 is about friends. You need to list friends who like really care about you. But like, I don't have any of the type of friend around. I have friend online, but I don't really have friend here. Like I have some around, but I don't know if they care so much like the type of friends they were describing in the paragraph. I don't think I ever had any of the type of friend in my entire life. I don't know if it's strange or if it's scary or if I should feel bad about it. I have no idea. And then you need to call a friend. And I'm like, okay, technically there is only one friend I can call. Because I'm in Japan, right? And he's like in Japan. And last time he called I was sick. And I didn't take his call twice. And now he hasn't answered my messages. So I'm like, okay. So I don't really know what to do about that, you know, like, yeah. And the other thing is I don't call people. Like I would text because I'm the introvert type of person. So anything that is like calling people and talk on the phone is like a little bit hard for me. I don't like calling people. So I know they say you have to kind of force yourself and especially do the exercise that you don't want to do. But I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna call anybody. If someone wanna call me, call me. I'm on Facebook. You just like Facebook chat me on video if you want to. Okay, that's the point. Yeah. So yeah, that was all for day 19. So I'm up to exercise 6. I think there's 10 this week, so I'm gonna do the rest tomorrow maybe. Anyway, so yesterday I also had like because okay it's 20 today for me and I'm doing the update for 19. Okay, so I also went shopping because I finished my notebook. So this was my notebook that I was doing my morning page on and it's finished. So I got new notebook. It has cats on it and the cat at the back too. So you have the front of the cat and the back of the cat. And it says, "You make me so happy, good friends. We are stars that shines indefinitely," and good friend on it. And it's a Mew Me. So I thought it was cute and it's the same size. And I kind of like that it's the same size because if I put them on the shelf. Oh, and an anecdote too yesterday. So I was doing my morning page and my husband arrived and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm writing my life down. That's what I do every day." He's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, really, I read bad things about you too." And so he tried to read. He sat next to me, and that's the fun thing. He tried to read, but he cannot read my handwriting because he's Japanese. So he never really had like handwritten things in English to read before until he met me, kinda. Like and like when he writes handwriting, he would do the alphabet just like they are in the book. So that's properly stuff. If I write like that, he can read, but if I just write like without putting up my pen or whatever, like really normal handwriting, he cannot read. So it was funny. He would catch like words like I. So he would be like I, and he would try to guess. And basically, he would guess words according to what he think about all day, which is computer science. So he would say like crazy things. He would guess the first letter of the word and he would just like guess up the next, and it was hilarious. So yeah, I can just leave my notebook everywhere in the house and he cannot read it anyway. So it's like the safe thing. So, and I also bought a music notebook so that I can write down the music for my song, because so far I just wrote down like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, like that. But now I can just put it on the music because it has like music lines. So how does that feel about that? And as I said yesterday, I was making maybe more bears and I need new colors. So I check out what they have at the moment. And I got 2 new colors. So they're going to be like a mint color bear and a new blue bear. I don't think I have that blue color. It's something like in between what I already have. So I'm gonna have like a whole range of color for my bears. So yeah, so that's pretty nice. So I got like 6 of each color, and I got the white because to make the belly, the mouth, and the inside of the ears, you need to have some white. So I got that, and I got little decoration for my little fairy. So it's up there, right up there. So I'm not gonna show it to you. It's like the like Japanese decoration style, or maybe I can show it to you. So like I got this one yesterday. So in Japan they have this like seasonal style thing. Not for every season, but I have like, this was a summer one. So for the summer one, it's like a pond, and you have the fishes, and you have some decorations there. And this is like the autumn version, so you have autumn leaves, you have little owls, and it's like a mixed match of like different things. So you have like paper at the back, so that's a paper. It's put on. Then you have some different type of paper on top, a little sort of grid, I don't know, fabric. You have some felt. Those are like plastic. Then you have those little holes made of a different fabric. It's a paper for the eyes. So it's kind of like a mix of things. And I thought it was cute, so I put that in my little fairy house. This one also in my little fairy house, but like on the floor because it's a pond. So if I put it like that, the water is gonna leak everywhere. The fake water. So I put it like that, and then I can hang this one and I love it that it has little holes. So there was like different style, and I decided to take this one. So they always have like seasonal decoration. At the moment they also have Halloween. So Ibari-chan got her Halloween costume. So I'm gonna show that to you another time because she's wearing it now. Yeah. I have a buffalo in my house wearing a Halloween costume for no reason. Anyway, so that's what I got yesterday. I think we could call that a mini artist date because it's like all the supplies to make hearts and decorate and stuff. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, I guess that's it for today, guys. I don't think I have anything more to say about the day. That's probably it. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to have my buddy read video today. I said it was going to be tomorrow, but it's actually today. So like 20. So don't miss it out. We're going to be reviewing The Alchemist. So yeah, have a look at that, and see you next time for something else. Have fun whenever you read. Bye!